Hello, this is Meta of Mind Scroll Art and some Meta Art, and I'm recording on my tablet right here, and I'm recording me, and this is in my living room. We're telling your followers that you've started a live video. Okay, I have never made a live video before, so I just wanted to let you know that I'm kind of Dorksville a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is place this here, and I'm trying to charge it, so that's what I'm doing at the same time, and this is the first time that I've ever done an Instagram video, live. I can't see, it just doesn't want to Instagram anyway. I just put up, if everybody could go to Meta Mind Scroll Art on YouTube, you would see the latest video, loose thoughts, sort of diary journal on Mind Scroll Art. So that's on YouTube, and I'm a little bit embarrassed because I realized that I probably got, maybe I have a few followers, I don't know how many on Instagram. Throughout the years, I think I've collected quite a few. Anyway, I feel odd doing this, but, here we are. And I need to, this place is kind of a mess, and I'm trying to keep this plugged in. Oh my god, here we go. Here's the home. Oh no, now what am I doing? Okay, I don't have much battery, so let me just go ahead and show you the art that I have. Is it still alive? Yes, it is. And this is it. I'm sitting on the couch. Here's Peter. Peter said hello. And here's, I hope that you can all see it. Here, I'm going to stand up. Okay, that's what I should do. This is some art that I've painted throughout the years. And, I painted that one, and I labeled it Mind Scroll Art. Some of them I have Mind Scroll Meta, Mind Scroll Art, Meta LR, so Meta Art. So, I know they're probably not the best, but, and then, okay, that's Karma up there, my cat Karma, the one of the cat, and it's a mix between watercolor, and it is a mix between, watercolor and acrylic. I know that's probably not what you should do, but I really love making it that way because of the way that the paints were made. I used Studio 71, I used Jacquard textile liquid paint, I've used apple barrel, I've used everything. And some of the shows that I watched on YouTube while painting this one over there that says Mind Scroll, it's kind of got like, he's got like a, he or she has like a, it's supposed to be Lex Friedman, because I watched their show, and their show's about like all kinds of stuff. It's about theology, philosophy, you name it, and I don't really know it that well. Look, I don't really keep up with things that well because I'm in my own little world. But anyway, I try, and I don't know who's here. Hello, is there anyone here? Let me think a minute. Someone just sent me a message, probably on Facebook. But I'm showing you what I have on canvas so far. And okay, that's that. And I'm, recording on my tablet. So what I'm going to do is set this up here, and then I might run out of battery soon. And I wanted to show you, okay, some of the paintings that I have throughout the years. And some of them, according to whose standards, may be good, may not be that good, So, and then there's this one. So I'm just going to give you the quick rundown of what I have, of what I've made throughout the years. And I might have, a description of my own for each one. I may not. And then this one I call Aaron's Rod, which I painted during watching a show called Tim Pool or something. It's about conspiracy theories and things, but don't be scared of that. I wouldn't be. It's about the news, media news and things like that, like updates. It is all this stuff. And then Jordan Peterson's one that I watched, and then it was on Lex Friedman's like talk show, you know, a variety show or whatever. It's really cool. But anyway, this one I call Aaron's Rod, and it's like it's like someone on a planet that's look behind them is another planet, and then it could be like this is a ladder, like a DNA ladder or something, and this is real acrylic paint. Okay, so I made that one, and let me be real careful with them. Sometimes I'm kind of haphazard, but I'm trying. And I put up a new video on YouTube. Geez, I wonder who sent me the, okay, and then this one is, I need like half an hour for all this? I don't know. But I have a ton of paintings. And I'm trying to find a buyer, so I'm making a video here on my tablet that's not hooked up to Wi-Fi. And then I have this live video that I've never done before. I've never made a video. I'm kind of shy, so when it comes to it. And here's some stuff that I painted. More paintings. I have a lot of them, and I live in poverty, so I'm hoping to get out of it, but I don't know. There's a lot of people who do, and I'm you know, living on disability. You know, how dare I say such a thing? But what else would you do? You know, you would have your cats, you would have therapy, and you would paint. That's what I did, and that's what I do, and I'm trying to get happy again so that I can start painting again. And here's one that I painted, you know. So, you know, if it seems mysterious or whatever, then, you know, it's like God. God is love. God is mysterious. God is a lot of different things. So, and I believe that God lives within us. So, who am I to deny, you know, anyone of their own opinion, which I like to have on my own as well. And I really like this one. I mean, maybe I should just shut up and just start showing the pictures. So I was thinking about putting the specific. I don't know about the whole thing, but you know, a lot of them as is on you know, eBay. And this one's not for eBay. This one is just a cartoon painted fanfic of my friend Lex Friedman on YouTube. And it says something about, and I just wanted to show it. I'm not selling this one. If anything, I would give it away, give it to him. However, show it to him or find a way to send it to him to the college he's at or something. So, let's see. I don't have to read this right now. I don't feel like it. But it says, guest speaker, trauma is behind a lot of addictions. This is, to me, really fascinating. And that's what the guest speaker said. And then Lex Friedman said, this is, to me, really fascinating. When I was younger, I actually wanted, for the longest time, to be a psychologist. Lex Friedman. P.S. Typo included. I don't know why I wrote this down, but anyway, they become more about prescribing drugs and psychotherapy. Okay, and this one, okay, and yes, I painted this a few years ago. Some of them I painted a few years ago, and yes, I had a breakdown and went to rehab twice for 9 days each within this past year, and I've had a very difficult time with family, and I've been very isolated since I got over a breakup and everything. But I don't know why this would help me sell my art. Basically, I'm trying to create a video that showcases, you know, maybe a little bit about my thoughts on every piece, or just showing them. And let me think a minute. This one is cool, but I taped them back together, and I'm gonna just put some of them on eBay. Probably just, I don't know yet, but right now I'm just making a video of all of them that I have to share. And this one's not too bad, I don't think. I think the picture on Instagram is pretty good, pretty clear, you know, pretty clear image. So And I call this one 2525 because it's supposed to be. Have you ever seen Miyazaki's Princess Mononoke? Is an anime from the 80s. Well, I painted this after I watched that, and this was a few years ago too. And it reminds me of the future, and it's supposed to be a huge mushroom and spore. See, look at it if you can see. It looks like a toadstool with a ladder on it. It's kind of like Alice in Wonderland. So, and of course I have this one. And this one's, pretty good. I'm always saying it's pretty good. This one was created with marker, pastel, and paint. And I got some Elmer's paints at the Dollar Tree to create this up here, and a lot of it. So I was influenced. I used to watch a lot of Japanese anime, and I did, for quite a while. My dad watched. He has a black belt karate. Didn't know him that well, but he had a lot of kids served in Vietnam, and ended up, having PTSD, rightfully so. But he has had a black belt in karate, and wanted me to join his karate class when I was 8, but I refused. So, and I remember watching a whole lot of Kung Fu, and there was Poochie, Flying House, Superbook, you name it. Those were the 80s stuff, and then of course, 80s Saturday morning cartoons, I remember that, so. And there's this one. And a lot of it's just abstract stuff, I guess. Just straight out on my lines, just making freestyle lines. And this one is one that I made when I was 16 years old. And I'm wondering if this is going to save this on... Wait a minute, what's this button? Live. So does it save it so I can see it again? Or does it just kind of just get it out there for me? I don't really know how this works, on Instagram. So I'm going to have to do this again while making a video on my tablet so I can, put it up on YouTube later from my tablet. And then, how does this work? Let me see. I'm going to mess with something, so bear with me. I might mess it up. Okay, let me see. Wait a second. What the heck am I doing? I hit the camera button. I pressed the camera button. Okay. Let me see something. So, I've been showing every piece of art that I have. And I guess it made a little bar symbol, so that means that it wouldn't be recording. But it is now that I know of. So keep in mind, this is new to me. I've never done this before. Look at me, get off of it. Oh, I've got 6 cats. Okay. Here we go. Look, I'm overwhelmed. Oh my gosh. Amber, Miggy, please. It's just, I'm so sorry. It's just, I've got a lot of cats, okay? But I love my cats. And this is, something, I used a lot of green, pea green, and this one's called Detira Dream. And if you want to find my Someta art, this is from my Someta art phase. Someta art phase here. Years ago, and it's on Facebook. It's by invite only, so if you send me a message on my Meta repeat, then you can find me that way. And this one's just, I don't like this one that much. I have to be honest. I mean, I don't know why. I guess it's not too bad. You know, painting is just something that I really did enjoy since I was a child, you know, and it only increased as time went on. So, this one I think I really like. But yeah, I was going through a really hard time in my life. I guess it was, when was it? Last summer or something? Or last year? Or maybe earlier this year. And then I put it on Facebook, and then my brother called the police, and they made me go to rehab. And I was like, why is this happening? And I'm not that crazy, but it was almost like I felt like I was acting or something. So this one isn't to sell my art, is it? I mean, I'm going to put this on, you know, I would like a donation or something. I'm just going to make a set price on eBay. You know, and this one is just a drawing, you know. It's a drawing. It's of someone. I don't know who it is, but it looks kind of like my ex-boyfriend. So, but not really. Yeah. So, okay. And then we have this one. So, I don't know, you know, as far as like it being talented or anybody would like it. You know, would anybody like to buy it? I could paint plenty more, you know. So, I'm just making this video, and I don't know how this is going to work out. Let me see something. What kind of message did I get on Facebook? I should probably not. I'm just going to finish this. Making a live video on Instagram. Fully annoying, probably because I won't be quiet. To let people just look at this. You know, just look at it if you want to. And this one's intact, you know. I like Gustav Klimt's course. They're like, whoa, they require a lot of, they're totally, what are they, Renaissance or post-Renaissance or pre or, and, you know, Van Gogh's a given, but I love them, yeah. And this one, it's kind of cartoony on one side, and, you know, it's kind of interesting. I mean, you know, depends. And this one I labeled Mind Scroll. And I painted, this looks like Venus flytraps, I think, or plant material. So, and I haven't properly networked with people very much, other than like on my Mind Scroll art on YouTube. I make comedy. I started making comedy and just like a variety of things. Oh, I have 5% battery on my phone, so let me charge it up. I'm gonna plug it up and see how this works. Yeah, my brother and I weren't getting along very well for a while, so I really don't want anything to do with my brother much because he was mean. But if he wants to be nice, you know, then I'll be nice. I put up this video on YouTube talking about how I feel like I'm just like a pushover. So, witches. Gosh. Oh my. Okay, now I plugged it up. And I'm going to finish streaming this live. And I have this plugged in. Let me see how much battery do I have left. No more recording on my tablet. This is annoying. I don't have any room. I need an SD card. I'm just complaining, okay? Because my car broke down. I haven't been able to get out. This one's 4 corners of the world. I think it's beautiful. I painted that in 5/16/2010. And then on the back, I was just messing around, you know, and I like that one, okay. You know, it's what's the word, colloquial. My mom went to college, Barron College, and she said that she said she gets along okay. But she said it was colloquial, whatever that means. Oh man. Okay. And there's this one. Okay. And then that one. It reminds me of Jesus, like after the burial and during the resurrection process or something. I don't know exactly. I put a lot of detail into a lot of these, some of them. And this one took about 3 days to do, you know? Let me see. I like this one a lot. It took a lot of time. And it's got a lot of detail in it. There's mushrooms in it. There's phallic symbols in it, so please don't be, offended. But, and here's the brain. The brain up here. I spent so much time. I used the Estee Lauder makeup lip brush for this. Okay. Yeah, I might be wasting time doing this because I don't know if it's fully recording it and where it's going to end up on my Instagram. But what do I do? And what's this button? It is invite. Invite people to go live with you, which would be distracting, maybe? I don't know. And this button is send to. Okay. I guess other people on my list that I follow or they follow me, either one. So, okay. And then there's that one. And I have some paints, actually, some new paints and brushes, and I have some canvases, so I'm going to be painting again some more soon. Here's this one. And I don't know where to call that. It's interesting. It's like an angel. A beautiful, beautiful person, you know what I mean? I don't know. This one is an angel. And I said something about watching Lex Friedman on his show. Well, I think it looks like him, just like a lot of them look like him. And anyway, I had a picture of Jonathan Rhys Meyers posed like this, and it's a mixture between the two. I'm going to give credit to both of them merged. I don't know why, but see, there's a picture of Jonathan Rhys Meyers, looking in this pose here. And then I painted it, and I was like, well, why don't I just say it's Jonathan Rhys Meyers? Well, after I made it, I was like, it doesn't really look like him. I was maybe a little frustrated. And then after I found out about Lex Friedman's show, who, basically, I was like, it looks like his face. So that's why. But if anybody, I do have another one on my So Minute Art that I dedicated to Jonathan Rhys Meyers. But it doesn't, it's just in the eye of the beholder because it doesn't really look exact, To me, it seemed like, it was. So I really love him. I used to, when I was 17, found him. He was wonderful. Velvet Goldmine was my first, movie that I saw of his. So I'm a big fan, was a big fan, still am. Here's another one. It's kind of strange, but Now some of them, like that one, I didn't take a lot of time to make them. And this one I made from the Dollar Tree's watercolor pens from Elmer's. Elmer's paints. Like the glue, but it's actually watercolor. So it's supposed to be rain. And I traced my hand, so. Okay, and here's one. This is a cat person. It's a cat. And it was about my cat Mogwai. And he passed away years ago. I really loved him. I took care of him best I could. He was outdoors where I lived. And I lived in a shed. But anyway, this looks kind of like Russia, I think. So, and I've only been online for, I don't know how long, on a regular smartphone for like 4 or 5 years. I didn't know. I just had a flip phone and hung out in the garage, volunteered for my boyfriend's family, to take care of them and stuff. But I ended a relationship. And I let him have the place we bought together because he needs it. I told you I was a pushover. And I mean, maybe I'm too nice. Maybe I feel guilty about things I shouldn't. I think a lot of people do that. But anyway, this one's, I don't know. What does anybody think about this? And that one. That's an interesting concept. I think it's watercolor. I mean, it's a mixture of things. I tend to use jacquard textile paints. And some of, like this one is not watercolor. It's fully, acrylic. So we'll see how this works. I may have to make more videos. So we'll see where this ends up. It just getting streamed live and nobody's seeing it, or is it getting saved? How do I find that out? Where do I find it after? I won't be able to watch it again, huh? I might have to do this on Facebook, just like this live. I don't have an SD card in my phone. It popped out. I don't know where it went to. So here's one that I like. I really do. I like a lot of my work. I'm sorry. That sounds I think it's okay to say that, If anybody else said that about their own work, I'd be like, well, that's good. That's a good thing. I've been to some art shops, like the Art on a Walk. Back in the day in downtown Roanoke, I went with my brother and family, friends. Here's that one. She's wearing a mask, like a masquerade, or just like a ball, like a ball, like having a ball. And here's one. Sometimes, if I could explain psychologically what I was feeling when I painted some of these, it would be like either disassociation, frustration, love, loneliness, despair, you name it. So that's just how it goes. And this one, it's like Metropolis. I got finished watching the silent film Metropolis, and then I painted this one. And it's textured on the face, because on the brush I had yellow paint, and there's little black dots all over, which makes it kind of look like a silent film, I think. Alright, this one, you remember the new Dark Crystal series? This is what that reminds me of, the Dark Crystal series, with the elves and Jim Henson. And I'm almost done. I really like this one, even though it's not finished. And I have writings and things, so I'm thinking about maybe making a book, but I'd have to take a picture of each one. And this one, I painted that one. Almost looks like two people. It's my first nude, partial nude, from my mind. It came from my mind. I didn't look at anybody. You know, I didn't look at a picture or anything. Though, you know, I was watching the news media show called Temple, and I watched that when I painted that. So, but I'm gonna, I have a subscription to them anyway, so I think I'll keep it. You know, because it's my talent, but you know, just like anybody, I'm giving credit to them. I gave credit to them anyway, you know, while making videos and things, thanking them and stuff. And if I didn't do enough, I am now. So here's some cactuses, and this is this is a cactus flower right here, and over here is another cactus, and it's cactus against cactus. I don't know what it means exactly, but it's good therapy. Like, you can think a lot of things in here. Okay, here's Lex Friedman. I think he's so cute. Don't you think? Like, you know about who he is on YouTube. He's the cutest. And there was this Andy Warhol. It reminds me of Andy Warhol, yes. I used to do a similar thing back in the 90s where I would go to the library and, you know, make a drawing at home, then go to the library, make a 10-cent copy, color at the library, then make another copy, then sit there at the library, make a library, make another alteration, make another copy, make an alteration, I mean, I did that in my own way, you know, back in like late 90s. And this is just a painting, a straight up painting. So if I could give it to him, I would, but I don't know what to do. I guess I'll keep these until I can figure out a way to get in touch with him, which I'm going to do if I make another video, and then, you know, make it like the same way I'm doing now, which would be, are you interested in this stuff? If not, then, you know, I guess I could sell it on eBay. I could just make this video and then give it proceeds. Certainly not the proceeds to somebody. Why? Are they doing okay? I mean, am I rude or what? I don't really know what to do with this stuff. I'm just showing it, you know. I have well, I'll figure it out, though. There's that one. So, yes, I think, well, Lex Friedman is my boyfriend. You know that. I sound crazy, but I'm not. I knew him growing up anyway. So, but he doesn't talk to me much. You know, via, okay, I have several more. I think I'm done. Wait a minute, let me see something. I want to share all these. This is a book that is just like watercolor. Okay, this one's not too bad. Her name's Lily. And then I have Eve, too. But I'll show you her. It's upside down, I think. But it's supposed to be like a flower, like a trumpet flower, but it's upside. Look, I'm just going to make a quick go of this. I'm just about done. So I didn't repair, I ran out of tape and couldn't repair the rest of the paintings that I have, so it's to be continued. Okay, here's that one. I think a lot of them are interesting concepts. I don't know about the quality. Here's it's smeared. Either way, they could be both, either or. You know, I didn't mean to. It's made of watercolor and it just smeared. So that's it. And then I have some more that need repairs. That are pretty good, I suppose. And this one is You know, messed up on it a little bit. Maybe. But I started this one when I was 16 years old. And she looked undead. I mean, I had like I made teeth and everything. But then I repaired the face, and this is what it looks like. And this is a piece of, you know, right here is a piece of paper that I pasted on a big piece of paper. So what you're looking at down here, you know, the outfit of the girl, is something I painted when I was 16, and then I fixed the face about maybe a few months ago, I think, because I was like, you know, it's so good, kind of, to me, that I needed to make a repair, so, and then I might, you know, add a tree or something to it, I don't know. It's really good. So that's it. And then I have this one, which, you know, I think it's okay. Anyway, this is sloppy work, isn't it? But is there anybody that would appreciate it if I just, clean it up? I think it's good as is because I've had this stuff for so long, so I'm wondering who in the world would want. Okay, well, this wraps it up for now. And wait a minute, I have some more stuff. And then I have more stuff somewhere. Oh, let's talk about being a fan of Jonathan Rhys Meyers. I bought this magazine and made a copy of the cover of Interview magazine when I was a teenager. And I just had this stuff for so long, you know. But not the paintings. The paintings and drawings are more new. There's that. I think it would make interesting cards. The problem is that I just don't have enough money to forward my business, if it is one, you know, or to create. I just get so discouraged because I think a lot of people do. If they have the talent, if they get stuck. Oh yeah, look at this. Isn't anything. This is just copies I made of the show Lex. I was a fan of Lex. This is Zena Searberg. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Ava Haberman was the first Zev, but this is Zev. This is Kai, Michael McManus. Excuse me, this is season 4 of Lex with Prince of Fire. And this was probably in Zev, you know, and they get in a relationship. And it's a really interesting show, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I have. And that's it. So, I don't know how long this took, but let me see what I can do with this. Now, how do you stop this? Oh, man. Let me see something. 37 minutes. And then how do you see it after I have recorded this? What do I do? Okay. I'm thinking, how the heck does this work? Like I explained, I don't know how the technology works anymore. Okay, go to Mind Scroll Art, So Meta Art, Mind Scroll Humor, Meta Modality Art, So Meta Art. Did I say that already? And my name is Meta, and it's Meta Lee R. I won't say my last name, but it's Meta L R. Meta L Mind Scroll Art on YouTube. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And on Instagram, I am Mind Scroll Art _, So Meta Art. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. And it's a nice day. It's kind of cloudy outside and cool and windy. So, alright, thank you. Alright, let me see. End video.